Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. I would love to thank you for the kind introduction. I would love to correct Brother is 240,000 subscribers in 9 months. But still, yeah, 240 was the story before I started making videos on YouTube. Before I started making videos on YouTube, I used to make videos on Facebook. It was my last year of university. I hated school, so I was like, I'll make some videos on Facebook. But for some reason, I'll spend hours and days editing for one video, and I'll post it on Facebook. And for some reason, like, nobody cares. Like, my mom would post a picture on Penyo channel and she would get 300 likes. But I would get like 200 views in one day. So it was so depressing. It's a tragedy for a creator like me. Exactly last year before I started making videos on YouTube. But I did make 1 or 2 video production on Facebook that I'm particularly proud of. And I would love to show you guys one of them. Georgia and I, my girlfriend here, we're flying to South Africa. So before we were flying to South Africa, there was this name on Facebook. It kind of got viral. So there's this African guy, he has a very interesting name. So Georgia and I decided to make a video about him. So if you guys have seen the video, bear with me. If you guys haven't seen this video, enjoy.
嗰一條好出名嘅非洲片咧，就係有個非常嘅名叫
So what is your name? My name? Yes, your name. My name is Ofufuefuefue Enyetuenwefue Ugbemugbe Osas. Say it again. Ofufuefuefue Enyetuenwefue Ugbemugbe Osas.
咁咧我就唔知係真假啦。咁今日咧我就決定問一個真係嘅非洲人咧，睇下佢睇完呢條片之後有咩反應。呢個人應該算。Is this a real name?
No, it's not a real name.
It's not his real name?
No, you don't tell exactly.
You think he's lying?
He's lying.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe has
I think so like that, girl. My name is Timmy, Jordan. Your name is Georgia, Gordon. Terrorist.
What a funny lady, Tammy. We did try to get Tammy to Hong Kong, but then she didn't want to come. But hopefully, one day she will come to Hong Kong. I'm very excited for it. So this video went absolutely viral on Facebook. For some of you who don't understand the term viral, it's a term that we use to say something on the internet has been like widely shared. It's a massive hit. Everyone has seen it. So this video went viral. I posted this video on Facebook, on my Facebook page. It's got like 200 likes, and it got 2 million views in 4 days. And then 9gag, like a little meme, funny platform page, I'm sure some of you know it. They also reposted the video, and it got 3 million views there. And a different media company from Shanghai, Japan, Taiwan, they phoned me and said, Torres, can we repost the video? I said, yeah, sure. Even my friend from the UK would call me and say, "Hey, Torres, is that you? Like the SARS video?" Yeah, I said, "Yeah, I made it." So basically, I would say this was a global hit. And altogether, this video racked up around 10 million views. If you put all 10 million viewers together and make them into a country, it would be the 92nd, we did research yesterday, most populated country in the world. And it was very easy for me to make it. Now I think about it, I only needed 3 components to make this video happen. First, I needed a phone. Second, I needed the internet to upload the video. And thirdly, I need a good idea. These are the 3 components that I make this video happen. A phone, the internet, and a good idea. And so, basically, everyone here can replicate this viral video because these are the only 3 things you need. I shot it with my iPhone 10. Everyone has a phone here. More than 65% of the world population now have access to a smartphone. And in developed countries like Hong Kong, 95% of us can afford an iPhone or any smartphone with a camera. I'm sure all of you here has a phone. Second, you need internet. You go to McDonald's, you get free Wi-Fi. Easy. Thirdly, you need a good idea. This is the most difficult thing. An idea. But it's still not as difficult as 20 years ago when the term viral was only used to describe sexually transmitted diseases. 20 years ago, when you wanted to reach 10 million people, you need to be able to move like Michael Jackson. Or you need to make a movie as epic as Titanic to reach 20 or 10 million people. So, this is how simple 2019 is. You need a phone, the internet, and a good idea, and you can reach so many people. So I started to realize the power of our technology and the power of social media, and I decided that, I would love to pursue a career as a content creator on Facebook or YouTube because I really understand the power of it. It's amazing. You can reach so many people. But I did have a struggle back then. Exactly last year, this time, I was about to graduate, and before I decided to make videos full-time on YouTube or Facebook and different platforms in Asia, I got a very good job offer from an investment firm, property investment. They're offering me salary that's 4 or 5 times higher than a lot of fresh graduates in Hong Kong. It was an offer that was impossible to resist. Very good compensation, very good work hours, and just very prestigious job in a very prestigious firm. But I realized that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to meet different people. I want to film something and show the videos to all of you. That was what I wanted to do. I knew sitting in the office 9 to 6 was not for me, so I told my mom, maybe I don't want to take the job. And my mom, Chinese mom, said, "What? You don't take the job?" She was very angry. She said, "How you spent 4 years in university learning about property investment. How can you not go into this field? How can you not go into this field? And you think you know something about camera? You think you know how to film? So you didn't even go to film school. You didn't even have a camera. I didn't even have a camera back then. I only had an iPhone. You didn't even have a camera. And you think you can be in front of a camera and go on YouTube. You're not even as good looking as Leonardo DiCaprio. You're not. But guys, not me. But guys, there's one thing people who are not from this generation, maybe sometimes they don't understand. In 2019, you don't have to look like Leonardo DiCaprio to make it to the big time. You don't. You can look like an egg. And next second, you're the most liked in pictures on Instagram. You don't have to look like Leonardo DiCaprio. So someone posted a picture of this egg, and he got 53.4 million likes on Instagram. Look at Kylie Jenner. Do you guys follow Kylie Jenner? 18.7 million likes. So this egg
These little round, perfectly normal eggs that were hatched into a chicken, winning by miles. So the good news is, in 2019, you don't have to look like Justin Bieber or Leonardo DiCaprio. So this is the good news. The bad news is, you have no excuse. If an egg can do it, you can do it. You're better than an egg. So, guys, everything is possible in 2019. So we have to take advantage of the possibilities of an era when an egg can make it to the big time. The good thing about 2019 is you can get access to huge amount of people with just a few clicks of a button. If you have a phone, you unlock it with your face scan, and next second you're connecting with like a farmer in India. It's that simple. Over half of the world population now have access to mobile phone. And it is not difficult to talk to someone that is far away. It is cheap. It is cheap to get traffic. It is cheap to reach, to get your voice heard. It is very cheap. 20 years ago, when you wanted to sell clothes, you would hire like a store somewhere in Causeway Bay, and hopefully there will be a lot of traffic coming in, and people, hopefully, you hope for the best, and people will walk into your store and buy your stuff. That was the old way of doing things. You rent a store in Causeway Bay, let's say, very expensive rent, and you pay for your stuff and everything. These days, you just need to unlock your phone, you start a live streaming channel on Taobao, and you're making more money than H&M, Zara, and Uniqlo. This lady, I used to work with a lot of internet famous people in China. They make videos on Taobao and stuff like that. This lady, she makes 300 million revenue per year selling products. Selling skirts, selling shirts, with just a phone, internet, and a good idea. That's it. She has a team of maybe 5 or 6 people helping her, but that's it. So guys, you really don't have an excuse, because we're in an era where it's not about how much money you have. You can't say, oh, I can't start a clothing store because I don't have money. I don't have investors who back me. I can't do it. Guys, you don't have any excuse. Because if she can do it, and putting H&M, Uniqlo, and Zara to shame, with just a few click on the button, you can do it as well. So the competition this year, or in our generation, is not about how much money you have. It's about how many people you can reach. It's about how big of a community you can bring together. The more people you reach, the more products you can sell, and the more services you can sell. So this is the competition in 2019. So the competition becomes how many people you can reach. And to reach a lot of people, as I said, it was not difficult. We all have it. Everyone here has a phone. Everyone here there's free Wi-Fi in this room, I believe. But the deal breaker, what differentiates you and that internet famous lady there was she had a very good idea. An idea becomes a deal breaker here. So you need a different idea, because if you don't have a different idea, why should I listen to you? If your idea is the same as the person who sits next to you, why would I listen to you? Your opinions don't stick out. This is my biggest struggle as a YouTuber every day. I need to come up with video ideas or content that are different than my competitors or different media, so people would click onto my videos instead of clicking onto other people's videos. So I need to make my ideas stand out. We're in an era where someone can just go on Facebook and write something silly, and then so many people will see it, so many people can like the comment. So we really have to think different. We have to think different than your peer and then the rest of us. But sometimes what I realize these days is not only do we not think different, we're reusing mentalities or reusing ideas that worked 20 years ago. And we use those ideas to approach 2019. Sometimes it might not be us, sometimes it could be people who are very successful with what they do, and their mentalities or their ideas sometimes can have major impact on our decision making. Let's say you want to run a clothing store, and then your mom's very successful running it. She will say, "Oh, you should rent somewhere, and then you should hope for the best that people will come into your store." It was their way of doing business. It was an old way of thinking. Because that worked 20 years ago, doesn't work now. I said, "Mom, I want to make movies. I want to make videos on YouTube, on Facebook." She said, "You need to go to film school. You need to start working as a video assistant. And then maybe one day, maybe you're 40 years old, and then you can become Leanne and direct movies." No. That was their way of doing things 20 years ago. Your mom said, "Oh yeah, you have to find an office job and sit in the office 9 to 6, even though you hate your job, even though you hate it so much," because it was their definition of success. In 2019, we're living in an era where everything is possible. Where a silly name like UVVV or SARS and a reaction video to that can make it to the big time. Where it can become Instagram famous. My senior teachers, they don't understand, "Oh, Torres, how can you travel around the world and doing fun things and trying new food every day and still be able to make a living out of it?" They don't understand. For them, it's holiday. For me, it's work. And sometimes people who are not from this generation, they judge us based on their standards. Oh, if you don't go to an office and sit in a job that you hate, then you are being lazy. And you're being indecisive if you study law and you don't become a lawyer, even though you have no interest for law. It was their mentality. It was their old way of doing things. But the truth is, these days there's so many possibilities. I can be in Central and delivering service to someone in Central, or I can be in Bali chilling, looking at a field of rice terrace, or waking up sipping my coffee and look at the ocean while I provide my service to someone in Central. There's so many possibilities in 2019, and none of us here has any excuse. I'm not telling you to listen to your parents or people from a different generation. They have lots of wisdom. But whatever advice you take from them, you process it. You add your own thoughts. You combine these thoughts with the possibilities of 2019. I just want to say one more time, my thoughts as these 9 months very fortunate enough to start a YouTube channel where a lot of people follow me. Just proves that everything is possible in 2019. Sorry, it's not working. Oh, this PowerPoint is not working. But guys, I want to wrap up by saying, like, do not confine yourself to old mentalities, because what worked in the past might not work now. So everyone here, I urge you to get your phone out, connect to the internet, and let's get creative, and let's get viral. Thank you very much. Ciao.